Sorry, guys. I was actually tearing up a bit before I was recording. Sorry. It still hurts me that. Why is it that every character I like in this show dies? It really, really bothers me, man. It really bothers me. Don't get me wrong. I still love this show. I love this show a lot. This is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very much enjoying. I can't even say it right. I'm pretty much I'm enjoying JoJo more and more as each episode passes by. It really wasn't fair that um Caesar was Caesar died. He was a good he reminded in ways he had, even though he was kind of a womanizer, a little self-centered, similar to Joseph. In ways, there was parts of him that almost reminded me of Jonathan. He was a good man. He always considered others, even if he never directly said it. He always, at the very end, you know how they say, right, guys? At the very end, when you're at death's door, your true colors show. Caesar showed that even though he didn't plan on dying, and he still died in the end, he still did not try to find a way to help Jojo out, even if it means at the expense of his own life. He gave the remains of his Hamon to Jojo, just as Baron Zeppeli did for Jonathan. Caesar did what he did for Joseph, what similar to the previous situation. And don't get me wrong, I'm gonna try to be a bit more uplifting. I'm sorry if I'm coming off as really sad or bothered. It's just I really did like Caesar. He was probably one. He was a very interesting character. I really did like his character. The more I even grew, to be honest, I even grew more attached to the character when I saw his backstory. I felt for him, and I really understood him. It just felt like the time. It just felt like we were robbed of such an amazing character, and I feel like maybe we could have had more time with him. But I understand. Caesar is uplifting the legacy of his father and grandfather, sacrificing themselves for someone they care about. And in this case, Caesar, despite being a womanizer, he sacrificed. It's just if you just like really think about it. Someone like him that hated Joseph, in the beginning, only cared about womanizing or doing his own way. He was so driven by hate at such a young age because he felt like his father abandoned him. But once he realized that his father, Mario, was simply only thinking of his children's safety by letting them go, he didn't abandon them. He let them go for their own sake so they can live lives without being involved in his. He knew the risks that were involved when it came to pursuing this goal of the three mummies, and trying to figure out a way to take him down without like figuring out a way to take him down and not having his children involved. His father was a hero, just like Caesar was. It just really hurts because it looks like the Zeppeli fate is to do everything in their power to sacrifice themselves, self-sacrifice for the person they care about. And in this case, it happens to be the Jojo lineage. It seems like the Jojo lineage and the Zeppeli lineage are very connected. They're very close, almost like family friends. When he went, it felt like a friend just went. sorry, guys. I'm sorry. And I really do mean it, because in my eyes, I don't know of anyone else, because it really was the backstory that really solidified how much I liked Caesar's character. I'm sorry. I'm just really trying to calm down and gather my thoughts. To me, I felt like Caesar was probably one of the coolest characters I've seen in a while. I haven't seen someone as heroic, so devoted to his goal like Jonathan. If it almost feels like most of Jonathan's trait was incarnated into Caesar. And it's just not just a matter of like, oh, how he comes off, how cool his Haman is, how talented he is, how strong he is. Yes, those do play a factor in how much I like the character, because like I said, I thought he was probably one of the coolest Jojo characters I've seen. And again, in ways he reminds me of another Jonathan in a way. I'm not sure if you guys see it. That's just how I personally see things. The way how he was not afraid to die. He looked at death in the eye and he stared it down and he showed a lot of spirit in the end. Regardless of death being close, regardless of it staring back at him, he looked at it with no fear. No remorse, no nothing. Because in the end, despite him dying, he didn't die in vain. He died giving Joseph the antidote he needed in order to survive, as well as giving him the power he needs to take the rest of them down. I like Joseph as a character. He is a very, very good character. But I don't think I've ever liked. I feel like personally I've liked Caesar more. I don't know. It's just my personal feel on it. I just feel like I connected more with this character more than anyone else, in my eyes, and nobody else's. I feel like Caesar really did represent a strong embodiment of self-sacrifice. He resented his heritage. He hated his heritage. In a way, he was, when Jojo was talking like, who cares about your relatives and whatnot, when he said that, it was almost like a reflection of himself, because I'm sure when he was younger he thought of the same thing when his father was mentioned. But when he realized what his father had really done for him, he regretted it. And the worst part is, his father never even realized that he saved his own son. That right before his father died, he saw his son one last time, and he carried that throughout his life. But at least what it did, it made him take pride in his family. It made him realize how important family was, and the truth about his father. His father was not a horrible person. If anything, Caesar embodied what his father did. I don't know. It feels like a lot of the Zepheli family embody the true meaning of self-sacrifice in order for someone you care about. They aren't afraid to die. They aren't afraid to sacrifice themselves if it means care. It means helping out someone that matters. And Caesar, throughout the whole time of him dying and sacrificing himself, he did not show a hint of falter. He never once thought of himself. The only thing he thought about is, if he couldn't take down this monster, at the very least, I want to help. I'm sure he thought that if I can't take down this monster, at the very least, I want to do something to help my friend. Like, let my friend live on in my place instead. these monsters killed someone as courageous and as strong as Caesar. They killed him. They have the power to take lives or not. They could choose to not do it, but they killed him, and I'll never understand that. I just want Jojo to get revenge. That's the one thing I've never wanted a monster. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know these monsters aren't Dio, but it's on that level of at least I have respect for Dio to some degree. These monsters I don't. I just want to see them dead. But anyway, guys. Oh man, I forgot to do my usual plugins. Don't forget to like, comment, subbed, watch the video all the way through. And if you don't want to watch it all the way through, watch as much as you can. It really helped me get on YouTube algorithm at the same time. We're on the road to 2K, so it would really help out a lot if you guys subbed. I'm sorry, guys. My mind is like everywhere right now. What else was I gonna say? Don't forget to hit the like goal. If we can get a number of 20 likes or more, 20 likes or more, and we get another set of episodes of Jojo. There'll be 3. Maybe it could be. It depends. But yeah, I can guarantee 3 episodes or more. But usually it's 3. So yeah, hit that like button, guys, so we can meet that goal and get another set of this amazing series. Again, 20 likes or more, and another set of Jojo episodes. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Hashtag rest in peace, Caesar Zeppeli. Hashtag rest in peace, Caesar Zeppeli. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. I'm definitely loving this series. Don't get me wrong. Even though was pretty sad about this, pretty hurt. And even though it did bother me that Caesar died, I still love the series. I can't wait to see more. See you guys next time. Peace. I'm out.